We are here at Tour 14 in Carrefour, Port-au-Prince. Behind us we have a 5-story building that was damaged by the earthquake. It's Infodac. It's a institution for education, a school. A crush program, which was sponsored by the USAID. We are obviously mandated by the USAID to provide the recycled rubble to our shelter partners. They were financed through AFDA and USAID. Through the shelter cluster, we are in constant contact with other NGOs, even the Haitian government, to reuse this crushing material. This morning we will be using the excavators to start demolition. But the excavators, we're using it mostly for safety. This building is a 5-story building. The structure is very unstable, so nobody is actually living in it right now. We will be using the excavators on one side, mostly scraping at it and trying to lean it to make it fall on another side, away from the other structures not damaged by the earthquake. The typical way to do it in a modernized country is to use dynamite, have a controlled demolition, but dynamites are illegal in Haiti. We can't use those equipment, and other chemical use are prohibited for environmental purposes. So using heavy equipment like the excavators, like a hammer drill, we weaken the building through the columns, make it fall, and use a manual labor floor by floor once it's at a stable state to continue the demolition. Once it falls, it becomes at a stable state. Then manual laborers can go in there and break it piece by piece with our manual equipment. That's the best way to do it. Now the rubble is constituted of 3 different parts. You have scrap metal. The metal will be sold for scrap. Most likely the owner has people standing by to retrieve the scrap. They will break it off of the rebars, they'll break it off of the columns. The other parts are your concrete blocks and cement, which will be crushed or recycled in our crush program. And any plumbing fixtures, plastic, those will be trash. And those will be hauled out to landfill.
Il y a un peu de jeunes qui pas jeunes ça pour faire et que leur mouvement a fait comme ça, jeunes yo jeune participation par autant au pas perdu, m'ba maman m'ba papa et travail là utile moi pour capable jeune pour me payer comme l'école moi. Je paye comme l'école la donne et c'est lui-même qui permet de me faire jeune à ce que je jeune bail pour me faire tout.
En tant que fille, moi-même, pas de limite parce que moi, je travaille, j'ai tous les outils pour travailler. Presque un an, je travaille dans le projet. On connaît pays par rapport avec les pays qui écrasé, il y a grand monde qui perd des activités auparavant de quand fait. Les organes qui travaillent ça, c'est encore mieux pour nous, de faire dégager l'esprit. Nous passons le temps, ça, moi, je travaille, l'autre, c'est moi, mais ça, c'est chaque jour touché.
Once the building is halfway down, the remainder will be done with manual labor using sledgehammers and our other manual equipment to bring the material to our crushers. Manual labor is used to break off the pieces into smaller pieces so they can enter our crushers. Our crushers are placed at a safe distance from demolition sites, and we use them, take these smaller pieces, and we feed them into the crushers. Crushers have these jaws that operate and crush the material, and it is fed through a conveyor belt. Conveyor belt drops them into a pile. Now, our crushers are equipped with screeners. Some of the crushers equipped with screeners can produce sand and gravel. The gravel we use for our backfill material for our shelters or backfill material to cover a road. The sand can be used into non-load bearing concrete for plastering or even the mixture for concrete for the foundation for our shelters also.
Infodac Carrefour a gagné à peu près 450 étudiants. Avec ça qui passe le 12 janvier, nous sommes obligés de cesser les cours dans Carrefour. Nous sommes totalement décapitalisés parce que les conditions ne sont pas réunies pour nous être capables tout de suite, vu perte nous faire, recommencer. Donc grâce à des blés matériels qui fait là, nous comptons peut-être avec session qui va venir recommencer d'ici le mois de mai, juin, juillet, peut-être recommencer avec pour eux. l'école là pour exister. C'est un gros pas qui fait vers la construction Infodac.